Hi, math teachers. This is a quick summary of what happens during the trades, jumps, and stops unit on day one. First thing we do is we read a story called The Maslapi Family Goes to New York City. We read it and we stop in the middle to introduce the idea of rolls of coins. And you can ask a couple questions to the group, but you're not really asking them to solve that problem. It's more to instruct them on what a paper roll for coins is and how it works, how the number of coins is one number and the dollar amount that it's equal to is a different number. Then the story goes on to explain that the Maslapi family broke open their piggy bank and organized all of their coins, and what they ended up with was 3 rolls of nickels, 6 rolls of quarters, 3 rolls of dimes, 3 rolls of pennies, and then some extra coins, 4 quarters, 1 dime, 7 nickels, and 5 pennies. The bag that you're looking at, the bag that we give them, is a representation of that amount of money that they counted and have all together. Each empty roll of paper, roll of coins, represents a full roll of coins. You just don't actually give them a full roll of coins. You give them an empty one that represents that amount of money. When they empty out their bags, they see that they have the same amount. They have 3 rolls of pennies plus 5 extra, 3 rolls of nickels plus 7 extra, 3 rolls of dimes plus 1 extra, 6 rolls of quarters plus 4 extra. So this has to be the same amount that's described in the book. Note that in these photos, the actual paper rolls are played by pieces of paper that I wrote the names on. The task that they have to do is what's said on the last page of the book, which is that the family wanted to do 3 different activities in New York. So Nicholas, the kid, sorted these coins equally into 3 different bags. And that is their task, to take these coins and sort them into 3 separate bags or 3 separate piles. So likely what they're going to do is they're going to start by sorting out the paper rolls. Those are use the numbers of 3 and 6, so they're very easy to sort out. 2 rolls of quarters in each, and then 1 each of dimes, nickels, and pennies in each bag, bag 1, 2, and 3. Then there's just left with these extra coins. So they might start by doling them out in the same way. If there are 4 quarters, they might put 1 quarter here, 1 quarter here, 1 quarter here, and just keep the leftover to deal with later. 2 dimes in each and have 1 dime for later, 1 penny in each, have 2 pennies left, and then the 1 dime left over. Now they're left with the problem that these can't be divided equally into 3 piles. So they have to rethink how those were divided to come up with groups that are not necessarily the same coins, but that are equivalent. Thus starts our conversation about equivalencies. So one solution might be that they pull back all of the nickels and pennies and make equivalent groups of 25. Each group still gets 1 quarter, but this group would have a 2nd quarter, this group would have 5 nickels, this group would have 1 dime, 2 nickels, and 5 pennies, each of which is worth 25 cents. This is just one possible solution, but the kids could come up with many possible solutions, and the task is for them to sort through that and figure that out, and your job is to help them get to that point and observe how they're doing it. That, my friends, and then you pull them together and have a math congress where they all share their thoughts of how they got to this and what their solutions were. And that is day 1.